I'd like to take a minute to talk about Simchat Torah because it always perplexed me why we have Simchat Torah. Why don't we just celebrate the Torah during Chag Shavuot? That's when there's Matan Torah. So why not make it that we end Vizot Bracha and begin with Parshat Bereshit again at that time of year during Shavuot? Why not do the Hakafot, the singing and the dancing and all the joy of the celebration of the Torah during Shavuot when there was a time of Matan Torah? So if you think about it though, when it was a time of Matan Torah, we failed miserably. We erred by having Cheta Egel, the sin of the golden calf. And so it might be a little bit inappropriate to have all this celebration at a time where we really recollect the sin of failing to do so properly in that time. But the truth is that we really are people all about second chances. We really are people about tshuva. So we can say, well, we'll celebrate it and say, well, now we want to show our willingness and our desire and our happy and gladness of the Torah and do it in the proper way. But the truth is that's all the more reason to do it now, after the Yomim Noraim, after we spent all of Elul preparing to for Rosh Hashanah, where we coronate the king, where we accept God's malchus, God's kingship over us, where we gone through a Aseret Yimei Tshuva, we worked on ourselves, our relationship with God, our relationship with people, and of course the crescendo of the high holiday of Yom Kippur, where God forgives us for all our sins. And it's at that point in time where we show our full faith in God, where we leave the comforts of our home, the securities of everything that we know, and follow the true security of the sukkah, of showing our faith is in God, not in other things. And we do the mitzvot of the Arba Minim, which seemingly also make no sense. So we're doing these mitzvot, which are a display in our full faith in God, and we rejoice and we have prayers and we have festive meals with friends and families, and all this in service of God in the mitzvot. And so it's really appropriate that the last day before we go back into our everyday lives that we celebrate the Torah, because just like when Moshe came down from Matan Torah, the first thing that he did was he gave us the mishpatim, the laws, and these are the laws, these God-given laws of how to interact with people, how to live a moral, ethical, everyday life. And we can celebrate now in earnest after having gone through all that, fixing ourselves and achieving forgiveness and showing our faith in God and doing a bunch of mitzvot that might not appear to make so much sense. We can show in earnest our full acceptance of the Torah, that we know that it's from God. We have faith that it's the right way to live a moral, ethical life, and we truly rejoice in this second chance to not only receive the Torah, but now we're rejoicing in our opportunity to live the Torah. And that's true Simchat Torah, of living out our lives in the way that God set forth for us. So I wish you all great joy and great meaning, and Chag Sameach.